So guys, we're down here today at Delamere Forest. We're going to go herping. We're going to go looking for loads of random bits and bobs, some slow worms, hopefully some various snakes, some invertebrates and stuff like that. Stay tuned, this is going to be fun. So the difference with today's herping video compared to my past herping videos, number one, I've got coffee, always a bonus. Number two, I'm actually dedicating quite a bit more time to this one. Normally I'm only out for an hour or two. Today I'm out all day and I've just dropped my tripod on the floor. Take two. Yeah, a bit more time out today. Bit of relaxation. Look, plenty more coffee. See how today goes. I'm hoping to bump into a few slow worms. I have seen them here before, but years ago. So it'll be interesting to see how we get on with that one. There's a big lake over that sort of side, which is fairly untouched, so I'm going to go and check on that one. And then we've got like a full, deep, dense forest. It's a massive area, so we've got loads of time, loads of places to go. Let's have a look. Look at all that moss down there, absolutely amazing. But look, this is what I want to look for, these natural paths that the animals make. And look at that straight away, we've got a badger warren, so we've got to be careful there. Let's follow this little path and see where it takes us. Damn, look, we've got a lake, big lake down there. Let's go and have a look. We tend to find a lot of the bigger animals, the deer and stuff, tend to hang around by the water edges. Now this is the only clear sort of viably drinking water on this whole facility, so I'm going to hang around down here. I'm going to have my coffee and then I'm going to go for a little look around, but let's show you just what it's like here. Just listen to that sound. So now we've come up to some high ground, a bit of a dirty track. Looks like it's been wet in the past. There's a load of horse prints, so imagine people with horses come up here. So we're going to start any second now. We're going to start looking around underneath logs and stuff like that, but it's dead heathy, so I've got to be careful. I don't want to get bit by anything, but come on, the slow worms.
What we're going to do, we're just going to grab chunks of wood that have fallen naturally, turn them over and just see what's underneath it. Sometimes we see stuff, sometimes we don't. Fingers crossed we'll run across a slow worm or two.
Let's move on.
So we were planning by now to eventually bump into something, but it's just not really playing out for us. It's a misty morning. We have seen an awful lot of isopods to start with. Check out them, a couple of different morphs. How absolutely stunning are they, European isopods.
Oh, which way? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a slow worm by its toe. If it squeals, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. That way. Good, because that heads down to the lake. That is an amazing view.
Throughout the duration of today, we did see an awful lot of these centipedes. Now, I'm not too clued up on what they were, but they look cool anyway.
Now that is a steep hill. Check it out. We're all the way up here and we've got to get down there, and it doesn't look very safe. Let's give it a go. Oh, what's over there? Let's go over there and have a little look. Lovely bits of wood. I'd love them in my vids, but it's freshly put there.
Now, one thing I did notice is there seems to be an awful lot of freshly cut down trees, man placed down, people just put it down, and to be honest, underneath them there really wasn't that much stuff around, so we decided we're going to move on to a different part of the forest. Let's go.
Time to sit down, have a drink, have a break and regroup.
Our hunt for slow worms is currently failing. I wonder if I'm doing something wrong. If you guys out there have any tips for me, feel free, stick it in the comment section below. Let me know what I'm doing wrong. I'm always up for learning, and this is something new for me, so let me know what I'm doing. I'd greatly appreciate any hints or tips you've all got out there. Anything to help me in my quest for a slow worm.
Now this here was an old tent that somebody's not really put down and not taken their rubbish away. It's quite disheartening to see rubbish like this just littered around. Look at that bottle of wasted Corona. But I figured I'd lift it up, and there was a few little invertebrates underneath it, but still no slow worms.
I must admit, I really am enjoying learning about all the UK native species that we've got around here. Some of them are fascinating. One thing that truly shocked me about this centipede species, how quick they actually are. Look at how quick he is, he's proper flying.
So there's not really that much around the lake at the minute. I mean, the mist is only just rising, it still is only early. I've entrusted myself with a stick to walk with and to move some stuff. I kind of picked this one because it's like a bit of a snake hook. You know, just in case I find an anaconda or something. Yeah. Oh, would you look at that, guys? It's the missus.
And the hunt continues onto a different part of the forest. And again, we just carry on lifting up chunks and just checking out underneath them. One day we will find one. Let's see if we find one now.
Oh, would you look at that? I've been up here loads of times. I never once knew there was a little puddle here. That's all it is, it's just a puddle.
Yeah, mate, that bit's firmly stuck down. If anyone does have an ID for this beetle, stick it in the comment section below. We have 48 different species of millipede in the UK. How stunning are they? Now this piece got my hopes up. I thought I saw the tail end of a slowworm. I thought, oh yes, great, went down there and I think it was just a worm. It disappeared before I had a chance to get there. But again, we're just going to go around kicking over some logs, having a look, see if we can find our slowworm. Now this one distracted me a little bit. I saw something that I thought was a deer, so I figured I'd go down that pathway, and it was just beautiful down there. It was nothing down there, absolutely nothing, just like a little pathway, except for this squirrel. I befriended him, I called him Jim. I don't know why, but I just called him Jim. I'm special, me.
So now we're going to head over to a different part of the forest. It's about a mile walk that way, and it's the oldest part of the forest. There's a little stream there, which I don't really trust too much because there's a bit of stagnant water around there. But we'll go there, a load of old oak trees, and we'll see what we can find.
A mile later and Jim still follows us. Hello, mate. Hello, mate. Jim Jiminy, Jim Jiminy, Jim Jiroo. There's a few more European isopods. There's loads kicking around. Come on, slowworms, where are you? Nope, not there. I never even got to say goodbye.
I've absolutely no idea where this path takes us, but it seems we're coming out of the forest. Got a farmer's field over there and sort of edge of the field there, but we're by the river, we might see some grass snakes. Let's go.
Fire starts to breathe when I would lay in silence.
And guys, our search failed. We didn't see a slow worm or anything amazing. Thanks for tuning in.